always, but if you wait until the 10th, at least there will be some casuals. The problem is, the people who
What the hell is
pre-ordered
that?
it got it early.
Oh, that's
So-
depressing.
Told you.
That's depressing. Did you order that?
No, I found that and I thought it was funny, so I sent it to you. Kiva, why would I go to
Well,
McDonald's?
okay, so the only thing I can say is that it's clearly been sitting for a bit because there isn't enough ice and the whipped cream is already
That's not whipped cream, that's ice cream.
It's still semi-melted.
Oh no, that's how they come. Depending on what McDonald's you go to, that is actually most likely what you're gonna get if you order what's on left. It's what it shows, but that's what you get. And that's why it's sad. Told you it was disappointing. Oh heck, where did I go? I went somewhere and did something and now I'm confused on both ends. I think the only comment is it being like, hey, Doggo is live for
Gotcha.
a few people.
I'll be right back.
I was gifted a oh, that's neat. I got gifted a tier 1 sub somewhere. That's fun.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here too.
Heck, every fucking post in here is me. Feels bad.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so...
Well, at least it's set to the right game and not some weird fucking
The ruins
something weird or nothing. It tends to just be nothing, which is pretty unfortunate. Oh right, I forgot I was posted in Kiyu's server. I mean, I guess I could post in Aaron's as well. Injured Doggo does streamo. Hurts Lotto. Oh god, that's not gonna happen again.
This. Something's written on the wall here.
Yeah, let's...
It's in Old Northern script.
Too bad I don't remember what buttons are on my keyboard. Ayy.
Old Northern?
I don't post in there a lot, but when I do, it's usually because I forgot to do something else more important. What do you mean, Mr. Rat? What do you mean it's spooky?
System in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
I was looking to see what Mela was up to, but I don't even know where the hell she is.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Can you read, sir?
We just covered it this last year.
Well, that's convenient.
It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnar.
It's so echoey. Like, I get why, but damn.
100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beasts therewith. It says this area used to be one of the
Welcome
city's
back.
most
We're listening to Foldio talk in a cave. It's echoey as shit.
So they did use Ragnar.
It's got nothing to do with the stream setup. It's actually just he's talking in a cave. This is how talking in a cave sounds.
Fair
It's
enough.
echoey as shit.
Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons.
Helps that there's literally 3 people living,
blue with flame.
3 living bodies in this cave right now. I would say 3 living
Probably.
people, but I don't know. Maybe someone. At least one of these people is dead inside. You never know.
The War of the Valkyrie.
Ow! Fuck.
Careful, shit. Wait, why is it saying that's not red? I'm on that. Oh.
Well,
okay.
I'm currently,
No, the
basically
picture you
every
sent.
nerve from the tip of my middle finger to my shoulder is completely damaged tonight, and last night, and probably tomorrow night, let's be honest.
Oh, skill.
Yo.
Guess what I found out today in Magic?
There's a combo that lets you lose all of your life from a 2-2 with lifelink. That's what I found out.
What? Oh, yeah, the...
There's a black-white combo that uses 3 cards that makes you lose all 25 health in a single turn.
Yeah, because it pings you, heals them, they get healed, so you take another damage, so you take
he didn't do any damage until he got all 3 combo pieces out. But
and then he just instant did it.
Combo pieces were anything that has lifelink, basically. Preferably with high power, low toughness, low cost. Get that out. Do nothing. Wait until he can get the 1/3 deal damage based on how much you heal.
Yeah.
So I burn you for 2, you take... I heal for 2, you take 2 because of I healing. And then Heliod. And then he would just have other things.
Oh, he turned it into a fucking walking ballista? Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
He turned it into a walking... That's how you... That's the infinite combo with the walking ballista, is just Heliod walking ballista, give walking ballista lifelink, ping you, put counters back on walking ballista, use those counters to ping you
The
again.
difference is the only counters being placed were 1/1s on the thing that was just getting bigger. So he basically ended up with... he had those 3 as like the main combo pieces, and then he would just do other things that would cause him to gain life, and because he was white-black, he didn't actually have to do anything to gain a bunch of life. And he ended up in a single... He also had a card that made it so that the effect of the thing where whenever you gain life, deal that much life to an opponent as damage. He had it so that when his one creature died, that effect procced 200 times.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Meanwhile, the dark
I mean, again, there's still the infinite...
30 because of my own lifesteal-based bullshit.
It's very funny to see that even without Nissa, or not Nissa, Vivian who shakes the world, or was it Viv? No, it was Nissa.
Who shakes
yeah, it's
the
Nissa
world.
who shakes the world.
Speaking of
tripling your mana, just doubling your mana in current stand.
Mana you have.
Yeah,
That's
current even just doubling your mana is enough to go infinite in current standard, and it's like, well, that's
Problem
just
is,
stupid.
he didn't even have anything that increased his mana generation.
Well, I was just saying you can go infinite with mana in current standard, and it's spooky as shit.
The problem was he didn't need to. He just...
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, like...
He basically had infinite damage on board without having to have infinite mana. I also got this uploaded today in my feed, and he makes a very neat point in that video about why Nissa and Nahiri are colored the way they are.
with no land.
I mean, Hero is because she's a...
Nahiri is white-red.
And she has been white-red before.
And Nissa is green-black.
There's, like, I think one card where she was white only.
The thing is,
Come to think of it, Isara
usually when people think of the thought process behind colors, if you're black, you're an asshole, and if you're white, you're the good guy. But in this case, that's not necessarily the case. They're both technically the good guy, but Nahiri is putting blame on others for problems, which is apparently a white mentality. And then
It's
Nissa,
a white mentality? What?
Nissa feels guilty on everything that was kind of her fault. Like Nisa feels guilty because Gideon died, which was her fault.
Oh, yeah.
And a few other people who died, which was her fault. And so she got black because she has that guilty feeling.
Anyway,
So, like, she's trying to help the plane, but it's kind of her fault that the plane is fucked up in the first place. Because before Nisa and the Gatewatch went to Zendikar ever, the Eldrazi were locked up because of Ugin.
Mm-hmm.
So if they had never gone there, Zendikar would never have been absolutely annihilated by the Eldrazi. But they did. And then the Eldrazi got free. And then they fucked everything up. And then
we put one of them in the moon. You know, put one in the moon.
Emrakul got Soren to put her in the
She
moon
put
of her
herself-
own opinion.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
she
she's
wanted
like,
to be in the
I'm
moon.
I don't like the way the world is right now. Just put me in the moon. Here's the
Thing
seal
is-
to do it.
Well, the thing that's weird is the plane, because she, if you go off of how the lore is set up, she chose to have that play out the way it did. So she wanted to go into Innistrad's moon specifically. That's why when I think it was Soren.
Yep.
He had something activate where Emrakul followed him while he was planeswalking and ended up in Innistrad. And then Emrakul took control of his mind or someone else's mind and got them to put her in the moon. And now she lives in the moon on Innistrad. The thing is, the thing that gets a lot of the mana flow from Innistrad's people is the moon.
Is the moon.
So she's not really
Oh,
asleep.
God.
She's more hibernating
She's
while
just-
she waits.
She's just
So if
feeding
she ever,
the fucking energy.
if she ever comes out of the moon, 1515 is gonna look really fucking tame. Or she's gonna end up like Demiurge or whatever the fuck his name is from Fairy Tail, where he's locked away forever, and then when they unlock him from his super slumber, you just need to throw a pebble at it and it dies. Before that, it was like the god of destruction.
I am a god, but I've been put in this rock. I kind of am an old man now.
The thing with in Fairy Tail, it was, I think his name was Demiurge or something, but he was this giant demon. He was like a god demon, and if he was in a place, he would absorb all of the magic energy from that place and then murder everything just by existing. And the only way to get him to not do that was to use a spell called Ice Shell, which is basically I sacrifice me to make you have an infinite ice prison. Unfortunately, I die and I am your ice, so if that ever melts, I'm actually dead. But like, he gets freed because idiots.
Some kind of brass to blow up a
And
church this big, don't
then
you?
Natsu accidentally hits him. No, in the episode, he goes to punch everyone and kill them, and Natsu punches him back because he's like, I'm awesome, and then he dies. Not Natsu, the demon. But, like, it's
Looks like
very
the dark
anticlimactic
has
with
been
how it
battling
ends.
the rest of us folks since
So
day one.
that's like the second possibility of Emrakul's awakening. She'll either come back and be the unlimited god of death, or she'll come back and be the giant spaghetti monster. And someone will like be able to slay her by just eating her.
Spaghetti monster.
I mean, before she could die to squirrels, but like that's different.
It's
That's
hilarious.
That's gameplay
That's just
loop,
hilarious.
not plot loop.
Exists to support the theory that Darksuns destroyed
But I was watching that video that I sent you, and they go over the story of Zendikar Rising,
How much more
and he
I
goes
did put Black
through
Beast in here.
some of the cards that are actually in the story by reading the entirety of the story that we have. And then he goes through some other cards that by all means should have some sort of relevance to the story, but just don't. But I think the funniest one out of everything that it goes on in Zendikar Rising is Ashea. I don't remember how I pronounce
Ashea.
it. The big tree thing that makes everything a land. Her job is she is the elemental of the forest, and her entire gimmick while being summoned is to basically punch, I think it was Jace, into the ground.
Huh.
You saying you
That's it.
don't?
That's the only reason she's around is to punch Jason to the ground, and then when she tries to get up, do it again. Rinse, repeat
Oh, there's a
until
cutscene.
everything finishes happening. Like, it's kind of weird. Also, Zendikar
Is this slightly
Rising.
different?
Zendikar Rising is also the only story thing that I know of where the person with black affinity wins. Usually, the white, if it's a white
You mean
versus
Sauron
black,
never? Sauron
technically
never
no.
won?
Technically, he never
Wow.
won. He did have a few instances where he won by proxy, but not actually won because he won. The only other instance where someone actually won who had black affinity was Liliana, and she didn't really win. She survived and then was made the bitch of 1,000 demons. So, like, no one with black affinity actually wins until Zendikar Rising, where they actually truly win. And, like, usually if it's black versus white, in terms of affinity, the white cards are always the good affinity. They're always, like, the people you root for, like angels and happy and good times, and black affinity is zombies and vampires and demons and bad shit.
You know.
And in Zendikar Rising, hating yourself. I agree, but usually that's just what happens. If you have white element, you are a Zawiener. Except for Nahiri, because Nahiri has a white element, but she is not a good person. She is a fucking sociopath.
So if you're telling me she kicked that person off
kind of explained.
off of
No,
the thing
yeah, that was
because
100%.
Because the elementals are there, but the elementals aren't actually a problem. She's just doing it because they happen to be there.
The chain of events that happens with that is they're being chased by the elementals, who are summoned by the Royal, which is effectively the immune system of Zendikar. Because it's like, well, the elementals belong here. This is where they started. They've always been here. The core also were always here. However, they're not birthed by the plane. They just happened. Kind of like how humans just happened. Just shit occurred in a nice way that made core, much like how shit occurred in a nice way to make people. But her thing was, she used the Duracell battery thing. I don't remember what it was called, but it was basically the Duracell battery for Zendikar. And her thing was going to be, alright, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to put a stop to the Royal, and everything's going to go back to the way it was, because we'll be able to rebuild, and it'll be great. Downside. Putting the Royal to sleep the way Nahiri wants to kills everything. Literally everything but her would die if she won. But the way Nissa wants to do it is the Royal is only affecting the land and getting it to go back into place as it is supposed to be. Like, she's more trying to reverse time flow as opposed to pushing everything forward by force. Which is why Nahiri, when she uses the battery, the like lithium engine or whatever,
Lithiform engine.
Yeah, the lithiform engine. When Nahiri uses it, everything dies. But Nissa uses it at the end of the story and she's surrounded by elementals because that's kind of her thing.
Yeah, she creates elementals.
Yeah, she creates a
There's
group
also a
of
card
them,
literally
and they're
called
like,
Nessa's
"Oh,
Zendikon,
shit."
which just turns
Thing
land
is,
into a
that
thing.
never Nissa's Zendikon and lithiforming whatever.
Lithiform engine.
No, lithiform engine appears. It's the one with Nahiri on the card art where she's like forming the earth as she needs it.
Her lithiform.
Yeah, her like lithiform whip or some shit like that, and it's like there's fire emerging and the ground is
She
mutating.
destroys lands and creates lands.
Yeah, that never happens either.
The others are waiting.
Those 2 cards, which seem like they're big end game attacks, never happen in the story. And it makes
Let's go.
sense because the actual plot doesn't need that to happen. But the way that it seems is those 2 cards were kind of made as a... until we get out the final bit of
Well, I was gonna say we're gonna
plot.
have to go back because there's there's a second set of party from the D&D set. So
For the story that is just strictly the bubble of Zendikar Rising, they kind of made the cards and then the story, so that it went like up
there's some
up to
it's
the
not
last.
like they haven't done that before.
Oh yeah, they do that all the goddamn time.
There's,
but up to
there's
the
tons
last
of cards
chapter,
that's like, hey, look at this card. Oh my god, what is it? Garrick's being evil? No, he's not being evil. He's just being misunderstood. Misunderstood, huh?
that
Yeah,
happens a lot
misunderstood.
because he can't actually speak.
Yeah.
He's
a fucking geek.
sentient and he's highly intelligent, but he doesn't have vocal cords. He can scream and make very angry noises, but he can't words. So he's always misunderstood as, oh god, something horrible is going to happen. But he also grew up around actual bears, so I don't know. But it went like up until the last chapter was released. They released Nisa's Zendikon and Lithoform, whatever the fuck, that was for Nahiri, and that was like their ultimate move. So it was like, here is pre the actual death battle happening.
This is her
Here are
creating
your
a
2
land into a
cards.
creature, and here's
Here-
blowing up all the
here
lands
are
to
your
make
2
more lands.
cards stating basically what their alt could be. Now pick which one you like more, and that will be your canonical winner. But we're gonna actually release a canonical winner that has nothing to do with these 2 later. The other thing that was weird was there are a few cards for legendary creatures that he pointed out. There are legendary creatures, and some of them actually appear in the story and matter, like Ashaya and Nahiri's.
Well, yeah, if they added a little
party.
a story for every card known into existence,
They
this
have side
fucking thing
stories
would
for
be too...
some of them, but,
Some, not all.
but like
That's just like the commander deck, the
like
ninja dude.
Charix. Charix doesn't actually exist. He doesn't. He actually, for all intents and purposes, isn't even on the plane. But he is a creature of the plane, so it doesn't really make sense. And then
Take a look.
Yasharn, the big green white pig thing, doesn't exist. The angel does. There's an angel
The
creature
Angel of
with no
Destiny.
halo that exists.
Oh, you mean one of the other ones, one of the party people,
Yeah, I guess so.
party angels.
And it's like it's
There's
an
one that
angel.
heals you, and
and
there's one that
it's
does.
I think it's like white blue, and it actually
oh,
is
her.
relevant because
she was relevant in the old story.
yeah, she's relevant, but not really. Like, she exists in the current plot of this visit, but she's not actually there. Like, she's on the plane, and she is doing things on the plane, just not with the people we actually interact with. However, her last interaction with a person that is in the story was with Nahiri. Nahiri ended up helping her somehow, I don't remember how. But it ended up costing the angel thing, I think it looks like a
halo.
bird, her halo, and Nahiri got it. So Nahiri is the only human with a halo, and I think it's like Lunalisk or some shit, is the only angel that doesn't have one. The rest of them have halos, but instead of them being above their head, they cover their eyes, because last time some bad shit happened, the angels were off squeezing their own wieners, so they didn't help. So now they have to.
They're not squeezing their own wieners. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see an orgy.
We need-
You know? I'm
We
not
need an
into it.
unset that has angel wiener squeeze.
God, no. That would
You
never
know that
freaking-
would be something that they could only print and unset, but it would probably be the most
They
popular
wouldn't be allowed
fucking
to
card.
print it unset because it probably wouldn't be okay.
Depends on the artwork. It
No,
depends
just
on the
for its
artwork.
existence.
Because technically you could get away with it because they had other cards that had borderline. Well, I mean, for certain cards, it's not even borderline, it's just straight up. But they have other cards where it's like, that doesn't seem okay, but they are fine. So if they made, like, Angelic Wiener Squeeze, they could just have like a normal angel, just a 4/4 white angel token, squeezing like a hot dog. Technically, that's okay.
That's too real, man.
That's technically okay. Though, if it was in an unset, chances are the underlying tone would be like, that was made of one of these boar creatures that's like a legendary and actually has a name and stuff. You're eating your friend, you monster. But, like, that would be a thing they could technically do. Whether or not it would be, you know, okay is different, but they could do it. One of the ones that I thought would actually be in the plot but wasn't was Tazri. Tazri is on the plane with the angels, but for story purposes,
Tazri doesn't
might
matter.
as well be dead because she was
namesake-
there doing things last time.
I mean, the commander deck, the rogue from it, literally has no relevance in anything. He was supposed to get a side story at some point, and they just kind of forgot about
It
him.
was...
I don't remember his name.
It ended up being like, there are these really cool legendary creatures that have a party mechanic built in, but only the 4 that were helping Nahiri in the trailer were part of the plot, and with the exception of the one that was thrown off a cliff, they all died.
Huh. Well,
The one that was thrown off a cliff was saved by Jace. Weirdly enough.
Oh, well, that's cool, at least.
Because it was... The original idea was supposed to be that Jace was going to come in and take the lithoform engine back to Ravnica.
Where it belongs.
No, it belongs in Zendikar. He was going to take it to Ravnica so they can science the shit out of it. Doesn't need to be there. But they were going to take it there anyway. And then, like, later on in the story, he finds out, oh, that's not a good idea. Oh. But, the original idea was going to be he'll take it to... Oh, fuck. I don't remember what mission this is. Oh, no. I do know what mission this is. I just don't like it. So, there's a mission
one of the
in...
roadblock ones? I remember there being
In
a
Chapter
roadblock or
7,
two.
there is a mission. It's probably the worst mission in the game. And it's, there's this absolute monster of a tank. And
I
it
seem to
is...
recall something like that. Was it a boss tank, basically, where you had to,
Might
like...
as fucking well be. You don't get to fight
Like
it by base, but it might as well be. And it's, so, your objective in this mission is stop the giant tank from blowing up the ruins.
Oh, yeah, that
The
one.
thing is...
Yep. Isn't that where the
that's
slaves
a
were?
bit of a bitch. No, it's the ruins where we find out about the Valkyria.
Those ones. Okay.
It's,
Before the slaves.
yeah.
Unless
for
that
the
was a different
slaves.
game.
There are slaves in this, but I don't think we've seen them yet.
I mean,
'Cause-
interns. Sorry.
Right, we can't say slaves often.
Fucking interns.
If we call them interns, technically we're not doing anything bad. If we call them slaves, then we're like the worst people. Especially you, because you're super white.
You're not.
I am
You
a lot.
lie.
I am darker than you by a
I'm
marginal
a
amount.
ghost.
Yeah, so it doesn't take much to be darker than you, but I am quite darker than you. Anyway,
That doesn't matter.
matters enough.
Though I doubt the Batamis shall rest.
Anyway, we have to fight Maximilian's tank, which I think is actually called Gilgamesh.
Take a look at that tank.
It's possible. Things reference that stuff all the time.
With armor like that, I don't figure my anti-tank lance will do much good.
We're literally in a mission where,
And I don't like the look of that cannon.
you know, you have anti-tank rounds, anti-armor rounds, all these good things. You might as well not have any of them. Like, we have Largo. Because of how I summon my, how I place my units, I have Largo on the map, and I have some other. I have Largo, Yoko, and somebody else on the map, and they have anti-tank rounds, which is great, except for the sheer fact that the cannon... Oh, it's called, Botomus. This lobotomy tank hits like a bus, so we have to kill all of its turrets. One would hope. And then, oh, fuck, right off. We have to kill the turrets, and then we have to... I think... The things on the side open up. And we can shoot those, and it'll actually do lethal damage to the tank. As opposed to right now, like, I can fire off every RPG I have access to, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The problem is, this is one of those missions where you have other options. Like, by all means, I could have done this entire mission without spawning in a single Lancer. But... Oh, fuck. I missed. That's bad. Like, you can do this mission without summoning... without placing any Lancers at all. The downside is the fact that...
I'll take care of it.
If you don't have any Lancers, then your way to damage the tank...
The tanks is with another tank.
Yeah, goes to, well, man, I hope your tank is accurate. It's not.
Yeah. I seem to remember it being fucked over because a certain tank decided that it just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, so it ends up being... Like, the way that I have it set up right now is the closest thing this game has to an optimal setup for this mission. Which is have 2 anti-tank shots right beside where the tank spawns.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
With someone who can reload their shots. The downside is the fact that I also need someone else to run all the way around the map to get to the top to deal with all of the enemies up there, including 3 snipers. The downside is the fact that snipers do a lot of damage.
My turn, okay?
The good news, or at least the closest thing this mission has to good news, is the fact that
Think of dodging.
a lot of the enemies that are around the top area can be very easily dealt with if you're willing to run up there and shoot them at very close range. The problem is the fact that this tank has 6 guns. So it doesn't really matter, like, the units, the standard units are all gonna, like, go up to the... Like, whenever they see the tank moving, they're gonna be like, alright, well, time to start blasting. Do what you can do as much damahe as you can. It's not a good idea. Do not do it. That's bad. So, like, all of my units are gonna... Wowzers. You are not accurate. But, like, all of my normal units, all of my ground units are gonna be shooting at the tank with their marksman rifles and stuff, praying to God that they kill anything, because that's how everything in this game is coded.
Yeah.
Does that make it something you can do? No, you cannot. That's actually a terrible idea, and it will get you dead. Carl's dead. Oh my God, Carl's alive. Oh, why are you alive? Man, I'm glad that these little turrets don't actually do fucking anything. He's just sweating randomly like, oh, this doesn't seem good at all, boys. Yes, but
I think
you're
we
fine.
fucked.
Okay, that was the funniest miss I've seen. So, the enemy has a Lancer as well here. The best thing that you can have happen in this mission is when the Lancer comes to shoot you, he's on the top level of the stage. Which is fine. That's not good or bad for you. It just is a thing. But, he can miss and hit the tank that's on his team.
Oof.
Fun fact, I've never had that happen until this run. I just watched him shoot the giant death tank that he's supposed to be guarding. And it is just great. It's also wonderful to see the dodge mechanic in play ever. That's pretty nice. It's... Right, this is... That guy that's super gay, question mark.
You make a lot of assumptions, though.
Well, how many straight guys do you know that speak like women?
2.
Really?
Yeah.
That is...
I only know one that's gay. Or was
Huh.
gay.
Wait, what do you
I
mean
can't really
was?
say I knew. Well, I mean, I don't know him anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes some sense, I guess. Unfortunately, now that this giant tank is aggroed to me, I have to be careful, which sucks.
Take this.
Linvala. That was their name. That was the name of the Angel.
The thing that's gonna kick my ass later?
Huh?
Is that the name of something that's gonna be kicking my ass later?
No, that was the white-blue creature you were talking about.
Oh,
the
right,
legendary
right.
Creature.
Even think of dodging.
Yeah. That's the one that, like, is there, but isn't really there.
Yeah.
It's weird. I understand. Hermes, you are the nasaliest boy. You're also probably gonna die. He most certainly died.
Destiny has a helmet.
Jeez, this is
Or
awkward.
has a halo, not a helmet. She has a helmet. Lord Helmet.
The mightiest of helmets.
I haven't watched Spaceballs in a long time.
It's not super surprising. You don't watch movies.
Yeah, back in the day I did. That's why I
Yes,
used to
but
go to
today
bed
is
too.
not the day.
I used to fucking go to bed watching movies. Because, you know, not everybody had access to YouTube on their TV.
Even now, not everyone has access to YouTube on their TV.
Don't even think of dodging.
I mean, I
Like-
do it on my tablet, but ow.
Like, I do? But that's also because I
Ouch.
bought a newer TV.
I could, I just refuse to sign in on it. I don't see the need for it when I have a tablet and
And a
computer
PS4
and
all
play.
these
Yeah,
things. All these
and a
shiny... Nadine just got rammed by a 900-ton tank.
A needless bother when
Best thing is, she's alive. How? Don't know. But she's alive.
I'm sorry, there's like... Oh wait, I forgot this game's Capcom.
Roger that. I'll give it a try.
Which game?
Monster Hunter.
Hmm.
There's a Ryu in here, which means that at some point they stole the Ryu skin.
All right.
Not too
That's not so
surprising.
surprising.
It's one of their flagship.
It also might not be a skin. It could be one of the
No, it's
cosmetic
actually-
things that you get from an event.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, well, yeah, you're
Which
right,
means
because Dante
you didn't have
was...
to buy it, you can just get it.
Yeah, you're right.
Much like Dante and Alloy.
Aloy.
Alloy. Fuck you, she's metal.
Aloy.
This is not the place you want to be, Nadine.
I beg to differ. I intend to be here all over the place.
She is basically right underneath a tire tread.
Interesting.
Minor damage sustained.
Like, she was in the base that the tank got, which is a problem, because that base was absolutely annihilated. How are you even alive? Oh, because you are moving, but not... Jesus Christ. Miss. Oh my god, it hit her right in the face! Oh, that's not good. Alyssa just got a fucking RPG to the mouth. I don't believe that's good for your health. I don't know for sure, but that's... seems pretty bad.
You got it, hon.
Alright.
Come out and fight like a man,
Tank
honey.
killer.
Yeah.
Alright. There's no good moves here. Like, every move I have is kind of a bad idea. Oh, and you missed. Shit.
No matter the cost.
They're headed that way. Please follow.
Alright. The good news is, I now have someone over there to revive.
My muscles are dying here. Come out and fight like a man, honey.
Oh my lord, he has 1 health.
Oof.
Please heal yourself so that I can actually have you destroy that fucking tank.
You got
Okay.
it, hon.
I do actually have enough moves to do this. That's good.
There. Tired of my PS4 being allowed.
I'd say same, but my PS4 is actually pretty tame.
Well, I'm assuming you can. I can assume you can hear it. This is the thing.
No, I can't hear it.
Well, now,
No
in
matter the
fact,
cost.
away the entire room
Couldn't
away.
hear it at all. Alright.
Medic!
Recover Lisa, because she's very dead.
Just a little longer, almost
Kind of what happens when you get an RPG shell to the face. You die. Okay, what are the odds you can actually kill that guy? Higher than I thought. Solid.
Stand down. Everybody be careful.
Shit. I don't think she has enough movement left to... She just might have
No
enough.
matter the cost.
She might be dead after she saves him, but she has enough to save him.
fight this thing. I'm almost there.
If only I'd gotten here sooner.
Alright. Okay. I actually got that play off. That's neat.
Been waiting here.
Not sure that I should have been able to get that play off, but I got it off. Seriously with these misses. I need Jean to, I guess, blow up the wall to his left. Order! All units! That's awkward.
All units mobilized.
All units attack! Alright, your 3 remaining turrets have gained a boon, I guess. Ooh, now his weak spots are...
That main cannon is lethal.
But...
There must be a way to stop that thing.
Welks, look at that.
What are those? They're sticking up out of the top of the tank.
Parade diffusers. Well, at least I know how long this game is now.
They're radiators.
Yeah, we beat it before.
Anticipating the temperature of the
Actually, I haven't. I've never beaten this
Oh, you
game
haven't?
before. I own it for PS3, but I've never actually beaten it all the way through.
They must be using them to cool the cannon after firing.
If it wasn't for the fact that 2 of the 5 games are Japanese only, I would go through the entire series, but I cannot.
I mean, that's what we were concerned.
I can
or
do
at least what I
1,
was
I
concerned
can
about
do
for,
4, and I can do Revelation.
That's what I was concerned about Disgaea 6, is that we didn't hear anything about it for so long that I just assumed that it was a Japanese only release.
Well,
They're like, oh, they're not selling over there in the US anymore. They don't like the strategy anymore. We need to make a Disgaea Battle Royale for anyone to give a shit.
Thing is, I don't think that would work because of the mechanics of the game.
I mean, there's a JoJo one. Where you get to play as the characters from JoJo. As in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Is it JoJo Eyes of Heaven?
JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, is the game called JoJo Eyes of Heaven?
I don't know. I only ever
that's
saw
not
it
a
in
battle
Japanese.
royale, that's a warrior style.
I only ever saw it as
Doesn't matter. Japan doesn't dub games anymore, so even if we got one, it's not going to be in English.
You've got to stay strong. Keep fighting. Please help them.
It's very, very rare for Japan to dub games. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so Claudia got the revive, but died instantly.
My muscles are dying here.
Jean, I think you can hit that without dying.
Die for me, sweetie.
God, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Edelweiss. Can I? No. I can't. Damn it. Oh, that would have been so clever. Whatever, AP round go. I'm so sad that I can't do that the way I wanted it to be done.
I'll do my best.
My plan was...
We're under fire here.
Yeah, I can't do anything with Carl. My plan was to shoot a mortar into one of these radiators. It's not gonna happen, but that was the plan. That was the idea.
Medic!
It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
Take good care.
Okay, basically everyone has downed. A huge amount of my units are gone.
My muscles are
Like,
dying.
actually just not in anymore, and that's bad. Alright, so he's not out of Lancer shots, but... I only have 1 turn left.
My muscles are dying here.
I got 1 more shot. Never mind, he died too. He was 1 step too far out and died. Which means on my next turn, I either need to focus fire, which isn't going to happen because everyone's dead. Oh no, I can't even focus fire anymore because everyone's dead.
Oh no. That's everybody gotta be dead.
Because I think this is one of the harder missions in the game. Luckily, the big-ass enemy tank can't do a ton. Doesn't really matter, though.
Here we go. Now.
That's a problem, though. How do I get...
Try not to leave yourself open.
I have to get him like that. God, this is actually the worst.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so Largo is actually dead. Pretty much.
Stay with
I
us,
don't
it
think
won't
I
be
can
long
get
now.
there.
Please, we need help.
Oh, I might be able to.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so fucking Weekend over here gets to be the guy that revives everyone, I guess.
Revive everybody. Do it. You must or we all die.
I'll take care of it.
Basically.
Please, hurry, hurry.
The downside is the fact that
Thank you.
he can't really do anything because of the kind of mission this is.
Entering combat. Now.
Like, right now, the only thing I can do to progress with damage on the tank is to
Yeet.
use my
Little
tank.
Annihilate our
I can't throw
enemies.
grenades at it because they don't reach, and I
Oh.
can't use my.
That was on the big bridge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, wait,
it
I'm
was-
still thinking of the camp.
Yeah.
I don't actually know which map you've got. For some
In the
reason, I
desert.
remember the camp one way too well.
Probably
I think it's 'cause
because
that's-
it's really fucking annoying.
Damage severe.
I wouldn't say it was annoying. I think it was just sad.
Okay.
Here we go.
So good news is that didn't do anything.
Entering
So what's
combat.
supposed to happen in this mission is I shoot the walls fall, get in the way of the tank, and then the tank has to use its big dick cannon in order to deal with the fact that I just blew up the wall.
On my way.
Unfortunately, this is not going to be friendly to me, and in fact, I'm probably going to miss a rotation of that.
Please hit.
I can get another shot at with Edelweiss. Not a good shot by any means, but a shot. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're getting our ass kicked by Big Booty Tank.
Big butt tank.
By Tommy's digbic.tank. Thing is, all but 2 of its MGs are down. Problem is,
Those two are enough to kill you.
the problem is I need to,
Entering combat.
when it, I need to somehow find a way to kill all 3 of its radiators in 2 rotations. Which, I don't remember if that's possible.
I can't recall. I'm pretty sure I used javelin guys because I almost always had a single javelin guy on my team because there's no reason not to, even if there wasn't a tank, because you could still yeet the
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
lances
how
at
Alyssa
people
died.
and it was hilarious.
Enemy.
That's how Alyssa died in this mission.
You got a lance yeeted at her. I can't target the
I was
tank.
trying
This man
to.
will live.
My plan was, I was gonna bring her to the top. She was going to shoot down all of the enemies that were up here, and then I was gonna deal with. I was gonna deal with the tank because there wouldn't be anything left for me to deal with other than the tank. What happened was, a Lancer shot his big dick energy into her face, and she died. Can't do much about that. Much as I would like to be able to do much about that, I cannot do much about that. The other problem is, with where I'm at right now in this mission,
I'll take care of it.
there's actually nothing I can do. Like, I can get Yoko to go around the back and hopefully get a shot in when the tank goes to blast away some of the ruins. But, that gives me very limited amount of time to blow up 3 things. And I only have so many moves, so... Alright, tank time.
Now!
I got one more shot to blast through that radiator, and then the other 2 are on the other side. Okay, 1 radiator down. Problem is, the other 2 are on the other side of the tank.
Lieutenant, squads 1 and 3 have suffered heavy losses out east. I'm pulling them out.
We're pulling out your backup. We didn't have backup.
Welcome. It's me, Valdio. I'm sorry, but we couldn't do a thing against her. She had a spiral lance and shield. They were the arms of a Valkyrie, Welkin. It's likely for you to
Oh,
be
right.
using their suits as backup. Do not, I repeat, do not engage her. Now hurry up and...
Hurry up and stop that tank.
We need those radiators out now.
The problem is, I don't think I can destroy the 2 radiators that are still left.
I'll take care of it.
I'm not even sure that they're still open, and that's a big problem. Because if they close after I destroyed the one, which I think they
I don't
did.
think you had to delete them in succession. You just had to delete them one by one.
Yeah, the problem is, I have 1 barricade left.
Oh.
And 2 radiators. And that's not good.
Luck, don't fail me now!
I also don't know how that last ruin wall works. Okay, give Yoko more shots, and then we'll be sad because there's only 1 left.
Been waiting here.
Largo, if you shoot this, can you blast it so that it goes over more or something?
You're done.
No, okay, this one is actually already knocked down. I have no idea what to do here. Be sad, I guess. End phase. Because the last turret is on the right side. And the last thing that I can destroy on the main body, other than that last turret, are the radiators, which are
The enemy could be hiding anywhere.
also on the right side.
Doesn't it?
Fire!
Why did that not hit?
We've got much less. Where's the exhaust?
I feel like that most certainly should have hit, but it just didn't. You can't move from there.
What was, it was XCOM. XCOM was the game where you could be, like, point blank with somebody. You
you can shoot a
95%
shotgun.
chance.
You can shoot a shotgun from inside of somebody's mouth and still miss.
Yeah, like, your character just decides, I'm just gonna yeet my gun really far to the left because, percentile chance says I rolled the 5%.
Somehow I rolled a nat 1.
Basically.
No one knows how, but somehow magically, roll a nat 1.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
Okay. Good news is, he's got nothing left that he can use to shoot me with. The bad news is, there's still 2 radiators, and you can't damage them when they're closed. So, that's a problem. Like, I'm gonna try anyway, because there's not a whole lot else I can do this turn, but yeah, I can't destroy the radiators when they're closed, so I literally just have to wait.
On my way.
So, Nadine, run back. And give Largo and whoever else spawned over here more ammo, I guess.
Don't get spooked, soldiers. Follow me.
Because, like, that's all I have left I can do. Like, I have a ton of moves, but I can't do damage to it.
Entering combat.
Gonna have like 30 fucking moves when it comes time that I can actually attack it, but till then,
Loose your fire, men. Annihilate
I get to
our
watch
enemies.
the god of tanks move slowly and aggressively. Alright, now I should have a lot of moves and the ability to destroy at least.
Here we go.
God, I hate that that doesn't have the ability to do that.
Now. Here we go. Now.
Oh my god, this thing has 50 HP left.
Here we go.
Okay, it's running out of... I'm running out of uses with Welkin, but...
Gotta love nature.
This has 50 left. And that has 2 more hits before it's done.
Entering combat.
I think... there's an actual way I can win this. I want to say this phase, but I have no idea.
Now.
Yeah, because that's the second radiator, but I only have one more thing. However, if I can do 50 damage to the radiator that's remaining, I win the fight. The problem is the fact that now misses one-shots everything, including your tank is here, and that's a problem. Because she has the strongest version of Big Dick Energy.
All forces. There stands Gallia. Claim her!
So that's a problem. Though something I do really appreciate is
Troops have arrived.
this is the only game where
If the reports are true, we can't beat it. Everyone, focus on that.
a
last
lancer holds their lance and it's built where the lance is a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just a
Basically.
neat trick. Hmm.
On my way.
The good news is, I have people who can shoot at the units that just spawned. The bad news is, I don't think it matters.
No matter the cost.
Especially if she dies.
So
Uh...
all right.
Hmm.
We aren't sure of its capabilities. Please
There it
be
is.
careful.
The power of Valkyria.
Valkyrie.
You get 3 steps, and if that's not enough for you to finish up with what you're doing, you lose. She will kill you. Because her attacks are way too fast
What?
and
How did he die?
way too strong for you to do anything about. Is Yoko dead? Yep. That's not even fair. Point blank range. Bruh. I can't even save Yoko now. I have to end the mission before anything, I guess. Like... Oh, it's a good thing she's going after Carl next, because he's really far away. Thing is, I think I lose next turn. Because I think Big Tank ignores the last barricade and just immediately goes for the building. And if that's the case, I lose. If not, if it gives me one last shot, I win. Problem is, I don't think I win. I'm actually fairly certain that I don't. Hey, what's up, Vash? Doggo Saiyan and Melahype. Oh, god damn it.
I can't.
Yoko died.
Not Yoko.
So she's actually dead now.
Oh, you
Yoko
have
died.
permadeath on?
No! You don't have a choice! Permadeath is just a thing in this game.
I thought they could get down.
Can't turn it off. If you don't pick them up, or an enemy picks them up before you can, they're dead. And there's nothing you can do about it. And this is usually the mission where people lose units. I'm lucky. I might only lose 3.
That's what I said. There are walls in that game.
Thing is,
It's a
this
fucking
is
Fire
like
Emblem style
the
game.
big
There are
wall.
mini walls. How did he get hit twice?
This is the big wall because you only have so many chances to destroy the tank, and once the Valkyria gets here, you have to hope to God that everyone that you had spawned in is gonna screw with her.
As far away from her as possible.
Is gonna screw with her movement to the best possible way, or else they're all gonna die and you're gonna lose all of your units. And there's not much that can be done about it. This is one of those not necessarily fair PS3 games.
Fair. I mean, it is going off of the Fire Emblem style, so...
The other thing is, now that there's enemies,
I'm really surprised that games like that don't have...
It can choose not to let me hit the tank anymore until I kill everything but the Valkyria.
Games like Valkyria Chronicles and Fire Emblem don't have basically a fake pool. So it's a bunch of faceless nobodies, but...
that you can recruit,
they
they're just not as
you
useful.
can basically infinitely recruit as many of them as you want, but they have a random name. They have no face. They have a generic mob body, and Like, because one of those things about those kind of games is if you lose enough units, at some point in time, you might just not be able to beat the game.
Yep.
Which I guess is part of the fun, but like, I never found it fun watching somebody die, because I always just reset regardless of who it was, even if it was somebody I hated, Tharja.
Thing is, in this one, this is the mission that just kills you most of the time. And I'm pretty sure if you get
I think
10
if
or
you
more,
hide somebody in a
if 10 or more units die,
or not a bunker, one of the like dune spots, the Valkyrie will try to aim and shoot at them and be unable to hit them. But it's a very specific spot. I don't remember where, obviously, because I don't remember the whole fucking map, but I do remember a Valkyrie fucking beaming the shit out of somebody and just not being able to.
It's a slot at the very start. If they're literally anywhere else, they can and will die.
I'll do it.
In 1 to 2 hits, most of the time. Like, this is one of those times where, like, I actually genuinely enjoy this game, but I also wonder why I hate myself so much.
Imagine if this guy had fucking permadeath.
You would literally never be able to... You would not be allowed to use printies. Because certain enemies will just throw them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware.
So you would... By using printies, you would actually just be at a disadvantage. Because they would just die all the time.
Unless your intent is to use them as a one-time bomb.
They don't even necessarily do big number either, is the problem.
They can. It's based off of one of their stats.
It's based off their health, I think.
And there's also skills that boost the percentile, like the amount
of damage they can do.
Yeah, with the bomb.
There's also one, I think, that makes it so that, like, they do their health times 2 in Disgaea 5, at least.
Yeah, there's a printy squad and stuff that increases the effectiveness of being a printy.
On another note, Vash, what have you been up to today? Did you have a good day?
Survive.
I think it's one of your days off day, so I would assume yes, but I have no idea. God, this guy's like a tank. I will hit him every time. That doesn't matter. It's too much health. I worked today. You have a good day at work, I guess. Like,
wow.
I don't know. I thought you were talking to Mela, and you like it was one of your days off sometime this week or something. I don't remember. I don't good memory all the time. Actually, bad memory most frequently.
This can't be good.
So I think Alicia is dead, but I don't know for sure. Oh my god. This is my weekend of work. Okay. And Alicia is dead. Hopefully she's not dead. If you lose anyone that has a star, you might as well restart the game.
Did somebody say reset?
If you lose one of your units with a star, so Alicia, Largo, or Rosie die.
I mean, usually
and
whenever they die anyways.
Well, if they die, you have to reset because you won't have enough turns to beat a lot of the later missions.
I'm also pretty damn sure they're labeled as a main character. You're not allowed to lose them without the game ending.
In certain missions, yes, but not in the vast majority of them.
That's weird considering they're plot relevant.
They are plot relevant, but they aren't. You can lose them.
What happens if you lose your Valkyrie? That'd just be shitty.
If you lose Welkin, yeah, it's considered a game over, like a failure of mission. But if you lose like Alicia or Largo, nothing happens. I mean,
weird, considering
if they die permanently, oh yeah, they're incredibly important to the plot. But if they die permanently,
don't have like a
you're
different
just
plot for if you do lose them. The plot still continues as if they were alive.
Yeah, there's something else that I guess something would happen in their place or something.
Well, there'd be way too many ifs, ands, and buts about how to craft a story around if this character alive, is this character dead.
That's the problem.
They're headed that way.
And
Started
still the
considering-
reason why I'm not sure why I decided to start this game when I did is because I've never beaten this, and I'm fairly certain that I am going to probably get a game over at some point. Well, luckily that guy can only aim for big blue rocks. Yeah, if this tank doesn't decide to... If it decides to just hit the main thing instead of hitting that blue thing, I lose. And there's nothing I can do about it. Big bomb! Shit. This is a game I've always thought about buying, but never have. If you have PlayStation Now, you can download it for free. That kind of requires you to have a PlayStation, I guess. But if you have PlayStation, and if you have a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Now, you can download this for free and own it. It's just, you know, if it's still one of those weird things where, like, it's really nice to have, but also it's a bitch if you get a game over. There we go. That guy got yeeted out of the way. He's not going to be a problem anymore. Only have PC, Switch, and Xbox? Gotcha. I mean, you could probably find it on PC. I just don't know how much it costs or anything. Because I think it's still considered a full release. I just don't remember. Thought about getting it on the Switch. Oh, if it's on the Switch, that's probably one of the best places.
Yeah, it is.
One of the best ways to get it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
In
why
all
a lot of
honesty.
the Fire Emblem games exist for a reason.
They're portable. It's fun. It's actually something that is decent to do portably. Okay, I can actually beat the mission now. The game didn't fucking lock me out. Unfortunately, Carl is just sitting over there being a 5-head. And now he's dead. Cool. He got sniped by an RPG. Same with Largo, but he survived. Please. Miss? Nope. Alright, I might be host. Cheers to Carl, Rock and Stone. That might be game. I might not be able to win. It is entirely possible I actually cannot win now. Because I would need to get someone with the ability to shoot rockets. Or throw a grenade up there somehow. And hit the radiator.
Hits the radiator.
Pretty sure I can't do. Have you played Deep Rock Galactic? I don't even know what that is, dude.
It's really fun.
Okay, well, apparently Kiba has.
Well, I haven't played it. I've seen people play it. It's one of those games that whenever I see it go on sale, like, I'm gonna pick it up. It's just I keep forgetting about it.
I can. Alright. Yeet, little gremlin. There we go. Mission complete. I actually got... I think I only got one perma loss. They talk about Carl a lot. Ah, gotcha.
Your Grace, are you...
Fine. The tank itself is perfectly intact. Well, not for long at this rate.
I'll be there momentarily, sir.
Oh shit.
The enemy tank has been damaged. That should also impair its defenses, Sevens. Everybody, concentrate fire on that tank. Take it down.
Oh, I don't remember how much it takes to kill this thing. I do know that I'm going to just have her sit up there, because if she comes down,
She will die.
Silvaria is going to kill her.
I forgot that she had a stupid name.
Yep.
She can't have her normal name. In
Yeah,
any
she's
regard.
got to be an anime character. It's got to be the most anime. And Hermes is dead. Alright, I'm actually going to lose Alicia. So I have to I have to restart.
Yeah. Losing your ace is kind of bad.
Not only did I lose my ace, I think I have 4 losses. And one of them is something that I can't beat the game without. Does that mean anything in this game? No, it doesn't give a shit. But, oh no, I was able to save her. That's good. But I think I still probably need to restart because I don't think I can... I don't think there's anything I can do about this. God, I hate that Claudia's so goddamn depressed. Because it actually has function in-game.
I'll try my best.
Alright, all I can do is have her try and kill this big Titan guy. She will not be able to save Carl over there, because he's way too far, and she's a engineer, and she probably can't save Hermes, because fucking Sylvester is over here. So, that sucks.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, so this sucks.
This is sus.
Especially because if he gets to fire off again, I lose.
Ooh.
And I don't know if it'll automatically make me lose, or if I'll at least get a chance to fight back first, but... I know that we can't kill Salvaria because she's immortal. Luckily, Claudia can dodge fucking laser beams. Can't actually hurt the thing shooting her, but she can dodge laser beams.
Laser beams.
Which in and of itself is pretty sus. Nope, she's dead. I think I lose.
Just my luck.
Because all I have left is my tank, and if their tank gets one more move, it game ends me. I just want to knock her away. Oh my god. Well, that's something I just learned. You can't do anything against Salvaria with mortars either.
Huh.
So if she kills your guys, she kills your guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. That is unfortunate. I think that's game. And I don't like that that's game. But I also can't do anything about it.
Sure.
You got it, hon.
The other problem is the fact that in this mission, using orders is also a detriment because you waste out on actual moves that you could be using to deal with the tank, or escape the Valkyrie, or plant traps or something.
You can have characters climb the side of the tank.
Damn.
Yeah. Thing is, that's only useful for the first part.
Yeah.
Retry battle.
That tank is our target. We have to stop it. Squad 7, move out.
The problem right now is the fact that now that I lost and I have to restart. My best bet for solving this is still the exact same thing. Just hopefully I can actually get through first. Because I have to destroy all of the turrets or else all of my guys die. And then I have to hopefully knock over enough of the supporty things that
I understand.
I get enough chances to actually deal with the problem.
Don't let them go. Chase them down.
Problem is the fact that I only can do so many things.
Down.
Yes.
Man down. Everybody be.
Though I have an idea of something I can hopefully do to make this a little less shitty. Unfortunately, it's only a little and not enough. So I'm probably still gonna die, just I'm hoping to remedy some of the issue. Wow. I got 2 out of 5 crits. Okay.
I understand. Here goes.
My phone's going off, but I don't know where I put it.
I wish you good luck.
I'm also leaning on the arm that I am in. That's an incredible pain. Probably not the best move I've made today.
Probably not.
There it is. That's an awkward question. That hits. Alright, so that's 1 down.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
God damn it.
I understand.
I don't think you're hitting this, but let's give it a shot. Definitely didn't. Now the problem is I have to deal with the turrets on the tank before they deal with me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The problem is the fact that
Just watch this.
I don't think I have enough moves to do that. I have enough moves to deal with the one on the front and start dealing with one of the ones on the side.
You got it, hon. Hit, please.
There we go. Jean got it.
Sorry, honey.
Way to go, Fagatron.
Man down.
You did it.
Everybody be careful.
Alright, come in here. Crouch. Largo has one more shot, so we'll swap to Yoko and see if she can get
Let's see some work, ladies.
a hit in. Though maybe not because of where we're at with life
Here goes.
compared to enemy damage. Ah, this is the problem.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men. Annihilate our enemies.
Crap. Problem is, I think the turrets are gonna start auto-firing now, and the 2 on the side and the 1 in the back are gonna be just wrecking my shit There's not much I can do about that.
What?
Guys. Okay, Alyssa, if you can't kill him, I'm gonna be pissed. Good girl. Problem is, I'm pretty sure you're still dead, but maybe it can be remedied ever so slightly.
Sometimes.
Yeah, she's dead.
Not always.
Shit.
Help me.
Ah, damn it. Oh god, Carl's about to die. And Hermes got sniped by an RPG.
I can't yet.
Not even like metaphor. He actually just got sniped by an RPG. That's the absolute worst. Your squad roster is full. Not really. 2 of them are about to die. Carl's pretty close to dead.
Leave it to Aunt Yoko.
I don't think there's anything I can do, because I'm pretty sure she dies before she gets the next turn. That and the Lancers can miss,
This is embarrassing.
regardless of distance.
Just watch this. You're done.
Yeah, I have to actually restart again.
Please stay
I have to restart again because my Lancers
Please, you gotta help.
You try
are all
grinding.
missing. It doesn't matter, because level up rewards are locked by plot.
Oh yeah.
I can grind all damn day. That doesn't mean anything in this game.
I'll do my best.
Because I can't... I can level up the classes, but that doesn't necessarily help at all. And weapon and armor levels are locked behind story progression.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
So it doesn't really matter.
Been waiting here.
And that's the problem. Basically, if they miss too many times, it's not worth continuing because they are
Entering
not,
combat.
we won't get enough damage off in time.
Fire!
And it's not necessarily a good idea to use the Edelweiss to deal with all of the turrets because it takes 2 moves per shot. Oh yeah, and all of my orders are terrible. Because they're all they're all for a single ally, not group based.
Entering combat.
Worst thing is, this is considered well set up. My current setup is considered a good setup. And I'm in an instance where I can actually lose in less than 3 turns. Because either I'm not able to do enough damage, or... Well, that sucks. Have it again, Nadine. Even with grinding, I am still at a point where I can lose by turn 3 if I don't have everything turn out properly. Whether it be because I lose too many units, or I don't do enough damage, or whatever. And at this point, I'm 4 units down. Because Carl is 1 shot. And they don't heal for all
Entering
that
combat.
much, so that doesn't really help.
Now!
You're doing well.
You got it, hon. Yeah.
Well, that'll give me another chance to at least hit the radiators. But that's kind of all I can do.
On my way.
Alright, let's get you on the other side of the tank. This way it won't be able to hit her. Carl's more or less dead. I can summon in Melville. And then I guess I'll do as much damage as I can to the back turrets.
Now!
I've been through worse.
The other problem is the way that the game's camera system is set up is you can totally lock on to an enemy with like a Lancer or something. But then if you're using your tank to defend against their machine guns or something, you can critical your tank and destroy it completely. That's just a thing you can do.
There must be a way to stop that thing.
Welks, look at that.
That's awkward.
What are those? They're sticking up out of the top of the tank.
They're radiators. Heat sinks for dissipating the temperature. They...
If we can destroy the radiators, maybe, just maybe, we can actually kill this thing in less than 20 turns. I have low expectations, because everyone keeps dying, but hey, maybe. The one good thing about it this time is I have Claudia on the side that has no turrets and has 2 radiators. So I can potentially get this to be a 3-phase. Not likely, but potentially. Can I fucking help you? Don't take over my base. My god, I don't even think he has enough fucking room anymore. Oh, good!
Damn!
That was considered a good run, guys. And it ended in a game over from the fucking map, the one base falling. Yeah. I like this game and I want to beat this game, but this mission makes me hate this game so very much.
Well, that's my issue with one of the Gundam games. Basically, I had the same problem. Like the third quest, or the third mission required you to face someone who is severely overleveled to you, and you couldn't grind in that game at all. So you couldn't. So you really couldn't do anything.
In this game, you can grind. You can grind as much as you want. It just doesn't matter.
Welcome. Train.
My best bet right now is to try and, I guess, grind and get the Lancers to level 5. Thing is, I think that's 7 map completions for skirmishes, which is kind of a lot.
It's kind of a lot.
The other thing is, I think in order to get the most experience out of doing those, you have to S rank them. Which means doing them in a single turn. It's one of those weird games where, like, I like it a lot, but I absolutely hate it with every fiber of my being.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
It also sucks that the whole game is set up as there are certain things that can happen that can just fuck you up. That's not right. Melville and Rosie. Lisa, Ted. And Carl. Welcome to what has very quickly become grinding time. Well, not even by choice, just because there's literally nothing else I can do right now.
My turn, okay?
This is our chance.
Just keep moving out. Enemy unit spotted. Please hit.
I'll knock him dead. Will this work?
Wow, I actually hit a lot more of the shots than I thought I was gonna.
Here I go. Hi, I'm Ted. Thank you, thank you. Who are these guys?
That was an interesting voice line. Ted got a kill shot and said with as much enthusiasm as most people get from
Okay, I got it.
doing anything actually productive. Hi, I'm Ted. Like, yes. But he's dead now. So I don't think that information's gonna help him at all.
I'm on it.
Two shots, Melville. Come on, buddy. There you go. That was a weird noise he made with his face. Woo-ha. Alright. So...
No matter the cost.
we'll use Nadine to hopefully finish off the scout. Too bad you can't crouch behind boxes.
Please hit.
You can only crouch behind sandbags.
Who are these guys? Keep that front line strong.
Alright. Well, at least I'm gonna get one mission where everything goes kinda well. What are you doing, Kiba? Still playing PUBG?
We're just slaying dragon. We're trying to.
Oh, you're playing Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I love that one of the AI pathing programs is set to, if shot at while going through this area, hide in small alley.
Yeah.
It's not gonna help you, it's just really funny to see.
Will this work?
Alright. Be cool if the prone mechanic was a little more consistent, though.
Yeah, a little bit. It's finicky. I don't really think I actually used it outside of like the mostly stealth missions.
It's
like those are the only ones I bother.
when you're getting shot at, there's a chance your character will go prone. The thing is, it is a chance.
Yeah, well that too.
There's no guarantee they'll lay down and not die.
Thank you.
Which is kind of a problem.
Everybody be careful.
Good news is that all of my scouts can move really, really far for seemingly no reason.
Enemy found.
Which is fantastic. Especially when I need to know where shit is.
My turn, okay?
And that's kind of what scouts do. They tell you where shit is. The problem is, this mission has 2 tanks, and
I'll do it.
scouts can't kill tanks.
No, they really can't. Those grenades don't do just about jack all the tanks.
Most of the time, the grenades aren't even guaranteed to hit, no matter where you throw it from.
Will this work? Thank you.
On a positive note, though,
Ooh,
I now have 2 scouts on top of a building to tell me exactly where all of the problems are. The detriment is the fact that that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just because I can see where the problem is doesn't mean I can deal with the problem.
Strike when you see an opening.
Please keep the enemy's position.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I need to deal with the tank guy there. I guess I try and get Welkin up there so he can
Gotta love nature.
start blasting the other tank.
Try to approach the enemy's blind spot.
That's why I have 2 people on a building.
Why
That's
not?
about as good of a approach to the enemy's blind spot as I think you can get. They can't see me. Why? They don't look up. That's fair.
Hurry with that reload. They're getting.
Kind of hard to notice the enemy positions when you can't look up.
No, that'll do it.
Kind of annoying that the game lets you shoot at tank radiators, even though for every 5 bullets you do 1 damage.
Well, yeah.
Like, you can shoot at them. Probably the worst thing you could choose to do, but you can do it. I think my mom's going to bed now.
It is almost
Alright.
10.
Hi, Mom.
Entering combat.
'Tis, in fact, almost GB bedtime.
Oh, cool, I got one.
Until next month.
I got one of his eyes.
Well, that's something.
Yes. I need 2 more. I have one of the pieces of the puzzle. Dare I need 2 more. Damn it.
1 of 5 pieces of exotic. Explodia, but no one's ever summoned him. Ah, it's Explodia.
Aha. The man named Explodia.
Alright, one tank has been dealt with.
Oh, I got 2 of them. Fuck yeah. I only need 1 more.
Do I have anyone who could get around that, not die, and hit it in the booty with a bomb?
Expert and charger maintenance.
Yes, I think I might. If you can hit this, it dies instantly.
If you tap that ass.
Damn it,
that ass
Yoko.
dies.
I mean, that's how you deal with tanks in this game. If you can't hit them with a tank or an anti-tank lance, just shoot them in the butt with the anti-tank lance, and it'll do enough. Good news is this tank is as good as dead. The bad news is my guys are also as good as dead.
Well, that's bad.
Yes.
That's good. That's bad.
Welcome to my life. Luckily the tank's move was bad, so I should be alright. And also luckily, when an enemy on the ground shoots a character in a building or on top of a building, they do less damage. Like a lot less damage.
Minor damage sustained.
Wowzers. My tank took a grenade straight to the treads and nothing happened.
Really? Just that piece itself gives stun resist 3.
It's kind of good.
Holy shit!
It's kind of spicy.
Just a fucking straight. Just here, have a headpiece. By the way, it's maxed out. A skill is maxed out on. It's like, oh, okay, sure.
That seems nice.
What was that? I can't get stunned anymore. That sounds fucking dope in any boss fight.
Alright,
you can
second light tank
once
has been slain.
Sorry, dear.
Yoko is the most bomb character ever.
My turn, okay?
When she kills a tank, she says, "I'm sorry, dear," with like this vengeful enthusiasm. It's kind of amazing.
Good. My turn, okay?
Oh yeah, I need to upgrade it. It's gonna be bad until I upgrade it.
Alright. My problems are going away ever so slowly. Or at least I'd like to think my problems are going away ever so slowly. God, every time he shoots someone. Hi, I'm Ted! Thank you, Ted. Please stop. Why we don't take you with us on missions.
So it has more defense, slightly less fire resistance.
Ooh.
I guarantee this one'll slay.
When did he get undodgeable shots?
Hi, I'm Ted.
That's kind of awesome. I didn't know he had that. I didn't know he could get that.
Where the fuck did you get that? How did he get that? How did he get that? I don't know.
Where did I get that? Alright, now that there's only 2 enemies left, I can actually go onto the ground floor and deal with them the easy way.
With the ground line?
Welcome to the ground line.
Yo, ho ho.
Good news! She laid down and avoided all damage.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty solid. It's a really good thing to just not die.
Here I go.
I appreciate it pretty
I think
intensively.
I'm gonna just nope out on that one, Captain. I don't feel like dying right now.
I actually seen a picture earlier when I found that other one that I sent you. And it was someone was looking at the Captain Crunch box art. And they were using the actual military grading system, and it's like, he's not a captain, he's a commander. Calm down, Commander Crunch. It's like, that doesn't sound right. That's nowhere near as marketable.
Now!
Still a great cereal, but Commander Crunch just does not sound right.
Moving out.
There we go. I completed an op in this stream that I feel good about. Even if it was just a skirmish of a mission I've already done. Tab select HQ. You know the worst problem about my arm being in as much pain as it is? One of the solutions to your arm is in pain, here's how you fix it, is with a heating pack. I can't do that. Because of the base temperature that I currently am, I can't put on a heating pack. And I put on an ice pack last night to see if that would help it, you know, not make me want to just knife it off. That made it worse.
I got no use for...
So, I'm kind of hosed if I do, hosed if I don't, regardless of what it is that I'm trying to do. Oh hey, I learned defense boost, that's cool. Bite through the pain, maggots. Alright, well I leveled up my lancers twice. What else can I level up? Oh, I can level up my scout rifles and my sniper rifles. Is that it? Oh, I could give basic characters more defense. Blast suit. This is for the Lancers, I hope. That's 2,500. $45. Is that how much the basic rifles one is as well? Yeah, 45. Basically, I just have to grind a bunch so that I can actually progress. Which sucks, but can't do anything about it. Let's see if there's anyone I can recruit. Any new blood that would be useful. And by that I mean, where the fuck is the guy I'm looking for? Why is he not spawned in as... Ah! I'm specifically looking for a certain character. I don't know where he is. And I don't seem to remember his name. That's a problem. Vice, that's his name. His name is Vice and he's a shock trooper. And I'm starting to wonder if he's even on the PS4 version.
Come back.
Because there is a very possible chance he isn't. Wouldn't be good, because he's actually very strong as a character, but it's possible. Vossel Riverside is more reasonable than I think the Wildwood will be, so I guess I'll just do it again. Oh god. I do have to stop soon, so probably after this skirmish I'll stop so I can give my arm a small reprieve. You know what? Ted gets to go over here.
Yeah, Ted.
When you unintentionally feel like you're shit-talking Brain Scratch. these and... You know what?
Yep, it requires a fucking print.
Oh,
Of course it does. The Azure Dragon Sphere.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move!
Ow. What the fuck is that? Huh. Who will I raid when I'm done? I do not know yet.
We'll figure it out.
Amy's streaming OBS Cure. I don't know what that means.
I found one.
No idea.
Q is streaming Bioshock. That's kind of neat.
The original?
Yep.
That's fun.
Saber is playing Phantasmophobia. I don't know what that is either. I think that it seems to be explained
that's
as...
a horror game.
Yeah, well,
that's a horror game.
I mean, Bioshock also
You're basically ghost hunters, and you have to go around in a house with friends and find clues of what the ghost could be, and then after you get 3 clues, you need to try to get rid of the ghost. But if you don't manage to do that within 5 minutes, I think, the ghost becomes hostile and actually gets to kill.
There's also Cloud, who's playing Lightning Returns. Niku is playing Fatal Frame. I don't know which one. And then there's 2 Smite streamers. The Smite Twitch, and then Games Done Quick is doing something called Mystery Funhouse, and I don't know what that is.
I also don't know what that is.
I'm assuming it's a very
sounds
old
familiar.
speedrunnable game.
It sounds familiar, but I couldn't tell you who I watched it from. I feel like I've seen something on it though. So I know I have 2 Celestial Lightning friends.
There we go.
Sadly, it's only 2.
Alright, now we deal with the Shock Trooper.
Oh, a very rare Alatreon material.
Oh my god, Juno. The vast majority of her clip went over that guy's shoulder. That's actual
that man
wizardry.
Must be fucking shitting himself. Where the fuck did they come from? How
is this lady so inaccurate? Holy fuck.
I was 2 feet in front of you. How the fuck did you do that?
You could see me. How did you miss?
You know what's the one good thing about fucking XCOM? When you crit fail a fucking 95% check, you don't shoot yourself or shoot one of your friends nearby.
That is pretty nice. It's
so like it's a soft roll one where, well, I guess I can't say soft because most of the time when you miss, it's usually going to kill you.
You still nat 1, but it's not as bad as
nat 1 plus
with,
you yourself
with the minus of D&D.
You shot one of your friends. He's going to be out of combat for the next 6 months. Too bad he's one of your A squads. You're not going to see him anywhere soon. Oh god, you're so fucked.
All things considered, knowing
this is what happens when you shotgun your friend's Nico kneecaps.
Knowing our squad, either you would roll like the best thing ever, or you just kill all of your friends by accident.
Yeah, you roll a heal check.
Berserker uses Whirlwind, accidentally kills everyone.
Instead of healing
3 of your friends because you rolled a 1.
Yeah, you fucking Whirlwind strike your friends.
Roll for Whirlwind Strike, rolls a 1, you cut off your cleric's left arm, your wizard's right arm, and broke your ranger's bow.
There was a D&D session where at one point in time, one of the two of the people were just like having a get together, and one of them was just like, "All right, that's enough of this bullshit," and he decides to like slap him upside the head, and he rolls a 20, and it's the dude to like respond to it rolls a 1, so he conks him in the back of the head so hard he fucking loses HP and almost dies. It's like
I choose to.
Okay, well you deserve that.
When the rogue chooses to roll to hit friend in back of head, rolls a nat 20, has high dexterity, high strength, gets a critical, your friend is now blind.
Yeah, basically.
Why? Because D&D, that's not the weirdest thing that could happen, let's be fair.
I'm on it.
My leg. They got my...
I think I just got a comm. One of the comms from an enemy that's already been slain. You know, like, my leg. They got my leg. Bruh, you've been dead for several turns.
Yep.
Your leg is probably the least of your worries at this point. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
It's probably gotta worry about that fucking infection that's coming soon after.
You probably should worry more about the bullet lodged in your, in between your ribs more than your leg that could be bleeding a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. I can just get rid of that. It's just gonna hurt a lot.
Ready to move out.
Emphasis on a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Biggest owie. Ain't no band-aid gonna help that, boo-boo.
Alright, well, it's time for bed.
Yep.
Enemy neutralized.
So I'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Kiba. Good night.
I understand.
Oh yeah, I wanted to back this up. Just in case.
I'm the only one with bad luck with tech. You'll be fine.
No. Oh, you finally killed Fatalis. You didn't back up your data, idiot. You didn't.
Not today, you didn't.
Back up your data. Guess what happened to Fatalis?
Fatalis isn't a real dragon anymore. He was a hallucination.
Clearly, you dreamt killing the damn thing twice. It never happened. Fuck.
We never added Fatalis to the game, you silly weenie.
Alright. I'm out.
Yep, see you later. Here?
Take this.
Here. Got him.
Yes.
Oh my god, that killed him too. That was kind of an insane grenade.
I'll do my best.
I didn't mean to choose Carl. I meant to choose Largo or Yoko.
Just watch this.
Let's go Largo this time. I'm gonna go right here, and the tank will break through the wall. Largo will go back around the corner and shoot it. And then that'll end this for the eve, because my arm really hurts. It's really bad today and yesterday. I don't know why. And mortar. Boom. Okay. The good news is that tank is freelo. The bad news is basically everything else.
You're done.
Got it. There we go. That's the one hit.
All right.
Now I actually feel kind of comfortable just doing an old-fashioned breach. Just fucking bop all of these guys from the roof with Team Scout Out. The only one that's going to be a problem is that guy.
Moving out.
Everyone else should be easy.
Please hit.
The grenade's gonna hit. Can't do much against those spicy sky bombs.
I understand.
This might kill. Awesome.
Yes.
Team Fuego Mentation.
Okay, I got it.
Alright. I wonder what the odds of me getting a second RPG crit are on that tank. I want to say low, but
Just watch this.
you know, the odds are there. What are my aim like?
Boom.
Holy shit, I got it.
All right.
That is the best setup I think you can get for that, is 2 RPG crits. Fuck it, Largo, you got 2 crits. You deserve that flag, my guy. Because that is insane. Especially because one of them was a snipe. The first one, it broke through the wall, and then he got the immediate retaliation. The other one was a snipe. Like, if you got paid more for getting long distance, for doing something like that, like a long distance radiator shot, that would probably be the best, the best instance. I'm gonna see if there's anybody here. By if there's anybody here, I mean if this guy will teach me anything.
I'm sorry. I hope we'll...
Well, that's unfortunate. You have nothing to teach me, and that's kind of sad. I have 3920 XP, so we're gonna put that all into Lancers, I guess. Big-hearted, loyal teammate, child of nature, first aid boost, tank slayer. Alright. So they're at 5. Let's give them just some more random XP to float in. We'll go and do the last upgrade I can do, and then I'll have to be doing more of this at my own time, because you can only do so much on screen. Sucks that I can't upgrade the Lancers anymore. I got 1 for uniform and 1 for sniper rifle. What about the Edelweiss? Can I get any upgrades for you? I cannot. Alright. So all I have left is a sniper upgrade and standard unit armor. But anyway, I'm gonna end it for now. I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, feel free to follow and subscribe and all that good stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed. We are going to be rating Saber, because I don't know what phantasmophobia is. So let's go find out. Hope y'all enjoyed. Good night and good luck.
It just yelled at me.
Yeah, we got full sound and dining room and kitchen. You're at 10.
Great. Perfect time for a raid. Doggo's killed and thank you for the raid.
The front door's still open though.
Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Alright, I'm heading outside. I want to check my set.